Opera, on the other hand, you're like, could you just get to the point? They'll have like a song. The song is 8 minutes long. They repeat the same thing over and over. And then the point of the song is like, he's horny. They can't say it. He's horny, but in parentheses, in Italian. You know? It's just, it's too much. Like prog, that's the exact opposite. Prog is like, yes, we'll write like an 11-minute song, and the point of it is like trying to recapture the feeling of reading a young adult novel on a daybed at your grandparents' cottage. Seasons will pass you. That's a song about your grandma making you a sandwich with some goldfish crackers on the side. Also, if I'm getting trolled, honestly, I've stopped caring about getting trolled. Now I'm like, okay, troll me. You want me to just go like, you want me to get in the fetal position while you troll me? Go ahead. I'm a man who's lost his will to fight back. Hey, did you see that the International Space Station just crashed into the Pacific Ocean? Oh, really? No. All right. Oh, okay. Troll me some more. Hey, sorry I couldn't come to the game. I just found out my mom has BOFA. Oh, BOFA what? BOFA my nuts in her mouth. Okay, fine. You got me. Congratulations. Whatever. I'm just trying to live my life, okay? I don't understand all these memes that people say all the time. I just don't get them. It's so exhausting to have to constantly be on edge at all times. Here's my position. I don't know enough about the royal family to have a real opinion. I think it is kind of crazy that there's like a family that is basically just paid by the taxpayers to be rich. And also, like, technically they have the final assent to every like law in a democratic nation. But I also live in a Commonwealth nation where I'm like, people are always like, what's it like to have a queen? Or I guess like to be under the monarchy. And I'm like, literally, like, it doesn't matter. All it means is that we're just keeping the stamp industry afloat. Because every time we pass a law, we got to be like, hey, Her Majesty, how do you feel about this one? And then I imagine she's just got like a stamp or something like that that's like, sure, whatever. I need to tell you though, there's kind of been the elephant in the room this week. I don't know if you saw the stuff about the Twitch Paycut. Look, it's not that big of a deal, but the nugget of information that was hidden in there is that you guys really have to stop watching so much content because it's really expensive to produce and to service all the like endpoints and stuff like that. So if you guys could just do us a solid and just like subscribe, but not actually watch any of the content, that would really help us out. Because our vendor, who also happens to be us, is really overcharging us for some of these services. What are we doing here? I don't know what we're doing here. Big moves, big plays. Better pizza, Papa John's. Go ahead, DDT me at 2 FPS. See if I give a shit. All right. You know what? That means... Oh, I'm back! I'm not back! Oh, shit. You think Randy Newman and Tandy Newton ever fucked? I'm sorry. You don't think so, huh? Why? I don't know, because their names sound kind of similar. And they're both in Hollywood. How dare you? I don't know, it's just a funny statement. Didn't mean anything by it. I'm crying at my desk from that one. I'm sorry. It's just a funny statement. Why can't they just meet? Well, that's not as funny. Do you think Tandy Newton and Randy Newman have ever met? No, man. I want you picturing, you know, dug up my dick in you. Worth. I just scare him off a little bit. Scare him off. That did a lot of damage. I'm gonna need these people to come up and help me fight this guy.
That's got a sting. They're sending a message to everyone around them right now.
Dude, I wish I could do like the way that call-in shows on radio sounded in like the year 2001.
Yeah, I'm just calling in. I'm calling in from Staten Island. I just wanted to say Chad Pennington is a fucking bum. He's a fucking bum. The Jets are never gonna win anything as long as they've got Chad Pennington taking the snaps.
Just like, you just hear like a heavy diesel exhaust in the background and like trucks backing up. They still sound like that? Yeah, that's because the people that call into sports radio are stuck in the year 2004. They're still using like those VTech cordless home phones. Let me give you a song we've never played anyone else before, okay? This is The Entertainer by Scott Joplin. I've been practicing this in the evenings for 6 months to play at our wedding anniversary, my wife and mine. I'm ready. I think I'm really gonna impress her, okay? Ready? Hey! I need a better special. That's not it. Finally. grandpoobear, what the hell? You're playing in the tournament today. Go! Practice! Go practice, learn, you can do it, okay? I know you're playing in the tournament today. Get some more reps in. That's streamer privilege, but honestly, he was also doing a pretty good job. Let's let him. I will say, Dan, she's been asking me to show her photos from like when she was born, like the first few months on planet Earth. Every time I scroll back that far, I have to see myself doing the orange justice in my camera roll. And then she goes, that's daddy. That's daddy going up and down. I'm a balanced juicer. I would like put her in the crib, I would leave the room, and then I'd be like, oh shit, what if there's a mild earthquake and a book falls off the bookshelf and lands on a stuffed animal and pushes the stuffed animal onto her face and she suffocates, right? Like that's where my head was at. Now that she's basically 2, I've relaxed a little bit, but like this. There were a lot of days where I woke up and I was like, oh, she should be crying by now. I guess she died. I guess she died in the night. And then you just sort of like sit there for a bit and be like, well, I'm just going to enjoy this little period before I have to face that. And then you wait, like, you maybe like brush your teeth and then you go into the room and she's just chilling and you're like, oh, never mind. You're not gonna, have babies ever again because it's a puppy that drinks the anti-aging milk and stays a puppy forever so it doesn't grow into an old dog. So they gotta use, like, they're doing secret agent stuff to try to stop Steve Buscemi from releasing a never-aging puppy that will crater the amount of baby love that's going to exist on planet Earth and lead to a insane population crunch. Also, if you suck on the pacifier, you go on like an LSD trip, and it's just when Kate put on the movie, I was like, I get it. It's probably like a movie. The baby wears a suit, and it's like, get me a bottle, toots, or something like that. It is nothing like that at all. It's crazy. And then there's a sequel, and then there's an inner, you know, like get me out of here. And don't stand here. This is where you get elbow dropped. Stand under an awning at least. Just came back. He's still stun locked. I'm not. We're not still stun locked. We didn't talk about it for 45 minutes, and then I had a great opportunity to bring it back and make everybody happy. And then you showed up and went, he's still talking about this? Now I'm stun locked talking about you, idiot. This is self-fulfilling prophecy. We're all part of the same Sisyphean Mountain, okay? I'm Sisyphus, you're the damn rock. Every day it gets heavier trying to push you up the pog mountain. Oh, I don't want a pog. I don't want a pog. Too bad. I'm pogging you. I'm pogging you. And the next day we start all over again in Resident Sleeper Valley. Only the rock's gotten even heavier. But you know what? That's okay, because I've gotten even stronger.
So, Ava, thanks for attending. Why don't you tell us a fact about your favorite subject?
Violence of the oppressed is simply not the same as violence from the oppressor.
Great fact.
What the hell?
Gotta
She's
go to the
based?
next question. Free-range dad. It's time to pick yourself a subject.
Kids these days, right? You have to find your basal metabolic rate plus augmented by a factor based on your activity. Find your sister's basal metabolic rate augmented based on her activity. Then you need to look at the calorie count of the meal. Because if you guys are eating a 2,000 calorie dinner and it's split evenly, you don't need half of her dinner to supplement because you're both eating too fucking much. Similarly speaking, if it's a 200 calorie meal, you should each be getting half of it because you're at like starvation rations, okay? So there's only a very narrow subset of meals where it would actually be relevant that the taller person needs to get more food. Because you're living in a country where you're posted on Reddit and this is what's bothering you in your life instead of like, I need medicine or food or water or like a house or something like that, I'm going to assume that you live in a world of relative abundance where meeting your caloric daily requirements is not an issue, in which case, why are you getting in your own fucking way by starting arguments with family over who gets the bigger piece of salmon? I was trying to find a line I could say. You trying to say this is the guy who says booty going up? I ain't got no problem spending all of my money trying to see what's up. I can do this all day like it ain't nothing. Black card, party in the backyard. Shorty got the black bra showing. Tatted up, ass fat enough. She's a bad bitch and you already know it. That's this guy? She gonna make me spend some money on it. Oh, whole bank account, I'll blow it. Go do the show then, bring the dough in. I'm actually a little stupid, and that's okay. I've been doing this a long time. You expect some degree of brain rot. Okay, that one is inexcusable, I would say. That one doesn't really have an excuse. Washed. I am feeling like my brain's not 100% today. Okay, come on. You wouldn't know it from our second place finish in Hexagon. Bro, it's the other people. Dude, like that dude triggered the thing on me. What am I supposed to do, you idiot Godzilla? Bro, yes, thank you. Get the fuck out of the way. See, if nobody gets in my way, I can't be stopped. This is why I'm so good at Formula 1. Ah, shit. I hate to admit this. I have a compatriot in the other room that's watching the stream, and then they're giving me one buzz through the vibrating anal beads connected via Bluetooth directly to my anus.
Say hello, Claudia.
If it's A, and then 2 buzzes if it's B, 3 buzzes if it's C, and 10 buzzes if they want me to come in my pants.
Time for 3rd grade. Every question
And I gotta tell you,
this
this shit
points.
is almost
It's
out of
time to
battery. I don't know why this guy accused me of being a police bootlicker. Should I blow a cop before I watch? 18 cops in a row lined up waiting to get their cocks sucked. Fucking mods flicking my ball sack, man. Okay, then the unban request. You are a cop-loving redacted. Bald man gets out of his car to suck a cop off. Amazing. Best performance ever put to screen. Won 2 awards at the AVN Awards. Much love, you fucking freak. Keep up the great work. I don't know if I ever read that one all the way through.
Hey, look, there's dates. There's new characters coming out on a regular. Look at this. They actually have dates for when they're coming out.
Time to show you what I can do.
Yeah, unlike the people who play them.
Oh man.
Oh. Hi-yo.
Oh. Oh God. That I.
Oh shit.